we're going to talk about something really, truly important: mindset. Okay. I want to show you guys a book that I bought from this very, very empowering woman whose podcast I've been listening to recently, called Aspire. Okay. Start with yourself, for those who can't see, because my camera is turned the other way. Start with Yourself by Emma. A new vision for work and life. Okay, you're gonna have to work, and you have a life. Okay, until you stop living. But what are you doing with your life? Are you giving back to the world? You have been blessed enough to be here on this earth. So what are you gonna give back to the earth? Okay, you find out those type of answers by starting with yourself. Okay, and how do you start with yourself? This looks like starting with yourself looks like journaling. Okay, it looks like journaling. It looks like isolating yourself from the most important, the least important things that distract you, like that damn phone. Get off fucking social media, and you need to start with yourself, not start with social media. Your perception is going to be off. You're not thinking about you. You're thinking about how other people see you. Get off that fucking social media. I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. Okay, you have to start with yourself. Okay, if you want to get the book, it's on Amazon. It's a really great book. It reiterates that you are responsible for everything that happens in your life. Okay, but what grown-ups do is take accountability. Okay, we do not go into emotional turmoil. And if you don't know that you're doing this, try trading. Okay, try trading. You will see that you are living your life on autopilot. Autopilot looks like living your life emotionally, and you aren't in control of those emotions. Okay, it's not because my husband made me do it, my mom made me. No, you are doing it. It's you. Okay, there's two different parts of you. There's the emotionally led version of you, and then there's the version of you that actually knows what you want to do and achieve in life, and you're going to do everything it is to get what you want because you have a burning desire, and you're going to say, I don't care that somebody at work did this to me, or my friend stabbed me in the back. You need to be focused. That does not look like isolating yourself from your family. Your family is the very thing that you need to be closer to at this moment in order for you to really, truly, and honestly focus on yourself, because they will reveal to you who you actually are. And that's why it's important to be grounded, and that's why it's important to cut out that goddamn social media. Okay, it's important to read. It's important to have alone time with yourself and God, whatever you believe in. You don't have to believe in a God or anything. You just need to have belief in yourself. Okay, getting connected with yourself is to have connection to the universe. Okay, the world works in your favor. You have to work, and you have to put in the work, and that looks like starting with yourself. It looks like trusting in yourself. Okay, it's you. It's you. Okay, but not the emotionally led you. You see how that the emotional part came before you? It's not you emotional. You are emotionally leading yourself into emotional turmoil, and then everything you do from then on is gonna dwindle down. I know. Okay, and this is really affirmations for me to me. Okay, because I want to get in the habit, and I have been being in the habit of isolating myself from things that will not make my life no better, because it hasn't. Okay, this is me saying to myself that I'm trusting myself more. I'm going to connect with God more. I'm going to do the things that I said I'm going to do. And it's going to look hard, it's going to look rough, but in those moments, am I making or am I breaking myself? Am I building, or am I going to let my emotions fucking destroy me? Because it has. And it hasn't gotten me nowhere until I said to myself, I want to build. So let's build. You build, I build. Iron sharpens iron. Okay, if you have nobody in your circle that is anywhere where you need to be, just focus on yourself. Just have your blinders on. Everything that people have been saying, all these successful people ain't saying nothing new. Okay? But you are the one that's doing the same things that's not getting you nowhere. You have to make the decision. And it has to be instantly. If you put it off for tomorrow, you're not going to do it until years. Okay? Stop blaming the world. Stop blaming such and such. Don't even blame yourself. Question yourself. Why am I allowing these things to continue? What can I do to put myself in the best position to work around a situation so I cannot be stressed out and I can build, I can progress? Okay? It's not about being safe. It's about making a better choice that's not going to leave you going to sleep stressful. I'm not saying don't cry. You're going to cry. You have to release. Okay? If you don't release, you're going to build up tension. Okay? And then what are you doing? You're being emotionally led. You don't want to be emotionally led. Lead yourself to lead the world. I'm just not where I want to be. Okay, where do you want to be? Think about that. Write it out. Think about it when you're at work. Okay, think about it when you're stressed out, and just. I'd really like to be in a Lamborghini right now. And you're gonna forget that somebody is literally trying to fucking punch you in your face or something. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But just dream on. If you focus on your dreams and keep focusing on your dreams, that's all you will see, and that's what you will get. If you start focusing on things outside of you, you're focused that somebody went to goddamn Saudi Arabia, or somebody that you knew, they're not thinking about your ass. Why are you thinking about them? They didn't say, hey, come to Saudi Arabia with me. I'm gonna pay for you. Get off of the app. Get off. Go cold turkey. I don't care. You can do it. It's time to focus on yourself. You have to start with yourself. You have to trust yourself. And that looks like hard shit. It is hard shit. Why? Because it's a new muscle you're about to train. You're about to build new habits. You're about to build a new identity. You're building for better. Okay? Trust. Start with yourself. Trust yourself. Say these things to yourself all the time. And sooner or later, because you've been so focused, you're going to be out of that situation. You were like I was working at this job that I hated, but every single day I just kept thinking that I want to be a singer. And that's what I kept thinking about every day. And now I'm on stage performing in front of people. So what do you want your life to look like? And you start with yourself. You need to focus on that. You need to lock in a healthy way. Connect with your family. Connect with yourself. Connect with the things that serve you purpose. Don't hide away from the things that you're trying to hide from. You need to go towards it. You need to figure it out. And in the moments, when the moments arise, in the moment, are you consciously, unconsciously making change? And seeing and taking a deep breath at that moment and doing something better than what you usually used to do. That's how change works. And why? Because you have this burning desire for your life to be better. Okay? It starts with a burning desire. And you're going to say, I'm going to start that podcast. I really don't like showing myself on camera. I get really shy and I'll cut it out. Cut it out. Take a deep breath. Okay, we are anxious about things. We take a deep breath and just put yourself out there. You're gonna find out these loopholes to get better at, and you just have to put yourself in a position slowly but surely to build new habits, better habits that will translate to your subconscious mind that I can do this. It's not as scary as I thought. Why? Because we're all gonna die someday. So are you living your life in scarcity, or are you just gonna live your life in abundance and say, I can do whatever the hell I want to do in life, okay? And I'm gonna do just that. And there will be hurdles in your way. Are you gonna live the safe life, or are you gonna surpass? And that starts with yourself, and that starting with yourself looks like trust. Okay. We just have to switch our brains and say, this is what I want. I'm tired of living in circumstances. Okay. I'm gonna live in my dream. And you step into your dream every single day. Okay, but you learn something about what's going on in your environment and not shying away from it, but going towards it and being 1% better every day, and still saying, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm tired of this life, and I need to just do 5 minutes of being in the tub and acting like I'm gonna do my podcast. That's how small it starts. You have to start small. Okay, and you have to be patient. You have to start with yourself and trust.